The struggle is real when it comes to packing when you're traveling somewhere. You have 15 more pairs of underwear than you actually need.
Well, I might just as well take it all.
And then you either can't find things or you've forgotten things that are actually important. Damn, I forgot my power bank. Fortunately, there are some easy tricks in how to pack a carry-on suitcase so that you end up in less of these situations and bring with you things that you actually need and that you don't miss anything. I actually traveled to Germany for 1 week with only this bag with me, and I still had everything I needed for that week's visit. I'll explain how I did it later on in this video. The first crucial thing that you need in order to pack effectively is to have your travel packing list. And I know some of you might feel that this step is redundant and that you don't need it, but this is the key step in order to not forget something. You make a list and then you cross things off your list when you have packed them in one of your bags that you're taking with you. I have a standard packing list that I have specified to my specific needs, and I'll just add things on that are kind of special to that situation, if you know what I mean. So I have divided mine into some different categories so that it's more easy. So I have the basics in one category, which I think that I usually need the most, and a lot of them I need kind of easily accessible. These are things like my phone and charger, my wallet, my ticket, snacks and a water bottle in order to survive on the plane or the train or in the car or whatever I'm traveling with. Then of course you need clothes, and I haven't specified this so much because it's very much depends on the occasion, and especially when traveling within Sweden, the weather is really different between the times of the year. So sometimes you need to bring a bikini and sometimes you need to bring your thick winter coat, and I just don't find it useful to have everything on that list. So I just tailor it to every time. And then there's all of your toiletries with your toothpaste and your toothbrush and your makeup and things that you need for your sleep or medicines or anything that you need from the bathroom things. I have a special list for things that I need when going abroad because you don't need your passport if you're going within the country. And then also things that I need for a sun vacation, so don't forget sunscreen and my swimming suit. The next travel packing tip is to go get things. So let's go. Gathering all things at the same time will help you get an overview of what you have and will help you in packing by recognizing which ones are the largest items and packing them first, then putting the smaller items in the spaces that are left. When you're traveling, it's really nice actually to either get traveling size on things, like for example this toothpaste, or get samples of things you like in the makeup store or whatever. You get these sample sizes, for example this small perfume. This is also great to bring on your travels because you don't need so much, you don't need a full bottle, you only need itself, like a travel or sample size. And it's also really good to have these small bottles where you can transfer your liquids or other things into these. So this, for example, is shower cream that I've just taken from my normal bottle and put into this smaller container. Something that is also great to bring with you is one of these huge scarves, because this is great to keep you warm on a cold plane or a cold train, or you can use it as a pillow. It's just great to bring these types of things with you. In total, I have now gathered 6 tops, 1 pair of jeans, 1 pair of shorts, 2 dresses, my pajamas, walking shoes, computer and charger, makeup, umbrella, water bottle, etc. In total, I've picked up more than 70 items that I'm bringing with me. The next thing I would really recommend you doing is to categorize things into different sections. So this is a great way just to kind of divide things into different smaller categories. So when you need to bring something, like I need to get my underwear, for example, they're all in the same spot and you don't have to reach out through the whole bag in order to try to find it. So that's what we're gonna do now. Comment down below with what you find is the hardest thing about packing. I forgot the laundry bag. Wait. The next step that I would do is to pack everything into smaller compartments. Like for example, I don't know if you saw what I did here, but I put all of the like toiletries things into the same bag. So like the tampons and deodorant and my toothbrush and toothpaste and all these into this little small bag. So then I know that when I need to get ready for the night or get ready in the morning, this is where I keep all of those stuff. If you have a small pouch or something, that is a great way to put all of your smaller things. And like for example, if you have accessories, if you're bringing bracelets or rings or necklaces and things like that, it's really great to put that in a separate container so that you don't miss it and that it don't get lost in your bag and falls out somewhere. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put all of my kind of like traveling things, so like my sunglasses that I might need on the bus, and like this neck pillow and things like that in this smaller bag, so that it's just ready to go. I can pick it out of the larger bag when I need to, or I just take this one right from the start. And then I'll probably put my makeup into this other small bag. I don't have another bag, but I would probably do it for my underwear too if I had one. Okay, so let's go. See, it still looks a bit chaotic, but there's so many less things. There's not so much small things laying around, it's mostly the clothes that makes everything look chaotic. But we're gonna tackle everything right now. So the next step is actually to get everything into this bag. So it's made so there's one really deep end in it and just this very small end here. So what we need to do now is that we need to pack vertically. We don't want to stack our clothes on top of each other like this. Let me show you. Stacking things on top of each other like this is not something that we want to do, because if I want this thick knit sweater that I'm having on the bottom, look what happens. Yeah, that's not nice. So the thing we need to do is to fold everything vertically and have everything instead standing up. So we want things to be like this instead. So I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna show you how you can do this, and I'll just start putting everything into this carry-on suitcase. So what you do is that you fold the arms of the top so that the width of the top is the same as the width of the space that is left in your suitcase. Then you fold the item in half, and when you've done that, you fold it in 3 different sections. Ta-da! The item is now folded vertically and can stand by itself. This also works on several different types of clothing pieces. Okay, let's start packing things into this little bag. So there you go, you have the full bag here. I didn't even put any things in these outside covers because I didn't need to. In reality, I would probably take out the smaller bag and just wear it around my shoulder. Computer goes on top, smaller things go into these compartments so that they're easy to find. And as soon as you pick out the computer and the charger, which were left up above, you can easily pick out everything that you have at once. Also, if you don't bring extra shoes and only wear these shoes, look how much more space you would get immediately. So yeah, this is great. So, getting back to my week in Germany with only this bag, Why and how did I do it? Honestly, I'm just a very light traveler. I hate bringing too much stuff with me, and I always prioritize down things. I'm not the kind of person who's like, well, maybe I need this, I'll just throw it in the bag. No, I hate carrying things. So I just didn't put anything in the overhead locker. I just had one bag with me. And the true key is to pack only what you need and nothing more than that. You have to think out the whole journey in advance and just put the things that you need. But I brought my clothes, I brought my computer and my charger and everything else that I needed in order to be able to work 1 full week from Germany. But man, was that bag full. I couldn't have been able to put anything else in that bag. Now when you're set for your traveling, make sure to check out next week's video about what you can do on your vacation to be a little bit more productive while still doing only things that you find are fun. See you next week!